Wagwan, Wagwan Collective. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. I just want to thank all my loyal and new subscribers that have joined the Rasta Gal Family Vibe Tribe. Really appreciate y'all staying loyal and just joining me on this ride we call life. Okay, let me be a part of your journey and you being a part of mine. Thank you. My channel is healing, so I share intunitive messages from my higher self to you. The messages I leave is to speak to your higher self and to awaken your consciousness and awareness. If my message doesn't resonate, you can find another tarot reader, or you can listen to other message down below that you can connect with. Okay? All right, collective. If you want to know anything about me, check my bio, and if you would like any services, that information is down below I provide. All right, so collective, I'm gonna get right into some channeling, downloads, and dreams that I've been feeling. Of course, when I take breaks from in between my messages, I get so much confirmation. I get so much, and I just have to compose myself on what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna say it. Okay, it's usually felt ahead of time through the tarot channels, through other tarots, messengers that give tarot messages, that are tarot readers. It's usually felt. Okay, like I said, it's a connection that we all have. It's amazing in a way, but when I feel things I don't express, I eventually feel it or I hear it from other tarot readers' mouths. It's just so wild. But anyway, I am, again, an intuitive reader, so I am very authentic. What I say to you is what I experience from my life, and also just what I'm experiencing presently, I also could be delivering messages in regards to the collective energy overall. Remember, we are all connected, okay? So let me get into it. I was hearing some music channelings this morning, but all this week, I would say, because this is I believe a new moon. Of course, I was feeling energies pretty strong before the new moon. Couple of days, because it was on the 20th. So I was feeling energies ahead of time, experiencing just supernatural things ahead of time, before and after. Okay, and this morning I was, preparing myself, and I heard a song. It's definitely an old school classic. It was called Love Don't Live Here Anymore, and I just was humming it, and I was like, man, that's a deep song. So she said, you abandoned me, love don't live here anymore, just a vacancy, love don't live here anymore. And I was like, I'm sure a lot of both genders, of both sex, you could feel that this song, this can, relate to a male and a female, especially if you have gone through some trying times in relationships and connections. I don't know what I'm going to channel this or title this message, but yeah, I'm sure like you have, collective, and probably presently is going through a lot of just challenges in regards to, I was speaking to someone today, and I was like, loyalty and trust and respect is really important to me in a connection, in a relationship. And once the loyalty, once the trust, once the love, once the respect is gone, you don't look at that person as the same. You don't value or just see anything special in the person that you saw before. That twinkle in your eyes, dull. And you're looking at people, or you're looking at that person that has, hurt you, or you have hurt them. It can go either way. Take this message however it may relate to you. Again, bombastic side eye, you're giving that person. And I said before I started this message, I was humming a song again after listening to the lyrics. And I was like to myself, love does live here in my heart to this day. Although I've been through a lot of ups and downs, and I'm sure you can relate, collective. I still have love. I still have hope. I definitely love myself, and that just made me, go inwards to really just focus on myself and my love for myself and for those that I really hold close, that I also express and show love. And when you go through things and connections with people, whether it's platonic or if it is a loving connection or a relationship, it's like you learn, you live and you learn from lessons. And it was either to teach you, to equip you, to train you, to wisen you up, to build your character, to build your stamina, to build your mental strength, to build not a brick over your heart, but to build yourself with of strength, but also of it just made me to become a little bit more tough, a little bit more wiser, a little bit more open, to just my faith in myself and just my love in myself. It really taught me patience. But again, what I went through, it took a lot of practice. It took a lot of persistence. It just took a lot out of me. And it makes you realize that, you don't want to be a fool again, collective, for nobody. But just hearing that song this morning, I felt it was like someone speaking from a hurt space. It was like freshly, that song just dawned on me, and I was just like thinking about it throughout my day. And I said, just like I said before I started this message, I said, love still lives in me. You're not going to let a few people, a few bad apples, turn you rotten. I'm talking about a lot of apples. You're not going to let that turn you rotten, turn you cold. I hope not, collective. Still have your heart open for that ripeness of, and that sweetness of love, collective. Today I also saw hearts. You may be seeing hearts, collective, as a symbol. I saw it over the weekend. I saw a heart pendant. I was walking and I looked down on the ground and just smile because it was like a jewelry piece. And I said to myself, and I'm saying to you, collective, you are still precious. You are still worth, you know what I mean? Your soul, your mind, body, spirit. You as individual is worth more than gold, collective. And again, that piece had little diamonds, like fake diamonds. Wow, fake diamonds going around that heart. And it was sparkly, and it caught my attention for me to look down, and I smiled. And I was just like, wow, you know, the universe is just telling me you are still worthy of love. You're still worthy of receiving love because you are love. But definitely love yourself is what I got from seeing that pendant on the ground. And then today, you know, just being out and about, saw someone wearing a shirt and it had a heart right in front of it. Nice big red heart in front of their tie-dye shirt, and I smiled. And I was like, okay, with the hearts, you know, the universe is telling me possibly someone, this may pertain to you, collective, you know, could have a soft spot for you. Someone could really, really have a heart. You know, you have a soft spot, a sweet spot in someone's heart, or for somebody that could be either admiring you, possibly. But I just felt when I've been seeing that, it showed me by you giving your heart, even to those that didn't treat it well, even to those that were ungrateful, you know, of receiving your heart, receiving your love, receiving your affection and kindness. You know, they did what they wanted to do to their benefit and satisfaction, but, you know, if they took it for granted, you know, you're going to receive it back. Twice in a row, I saw hearts. And I was just like, wow, the universe, God himself, still loves me, and he was telling me to just keep my heart alive, keep my heart going, keep giving, you know what I mean, opening up my heart, but be careful how I'm giving it to people, how I'm showing it to people. Again, from past experience, it will wisen you up, it will sharpen you up, you know what I mean, but still have your heart pumping and believing, you know, not stopping your heart and losing hope on receiving that love, or you being loved by the universe or by God, or just whoever is meant to love you. Like, still have that space open, collective, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, that was a lot. But you see the picture there? And it's showing two hands. Okay. It could be of the same person that's opening up their hands. And it looked like, that's crazy. It looks like they're putting their hands together to do that heart shape or that heart image. Wow. I just put that together with my message. But yeah, I feel someone is coming into your life. Okay. You could be single, looking for love. Okay. So I'm speaking to those that are single. And even if you have got out of a connection, if you was previously in a connection, you're working on healing your heart. So you're putting your hands together to do that heart shape and to put that to your heart, you know, to put that to yourself, or to show that heart shape you're creating with your hands in front of you, to show that you're mending your heart. If it has been broken, if you have left the connection, or your heart was disappointed, it was taken for granted, it was bashed, you know what I mean, by just deceitful and just of untrust and ungrateful deceivers out there. You know, I feel like the universe and you are you're putting your hands, one of this hands can be of the universe and one of them can be of yours, and you are stretching towards one another to create that heart. My gosh. Whew. Lord have mercy. I felt that. Also, this could represent you putting your heart back together yourself. You're mending it. You're putting those broken pieces back together. This also picture can represent a significant other that is meant to come in your life. Y'all two will be putting your hands together to create that bond, to create that heart, that bond of love. There's a saying that I might use as my title. Yeah, I'm going to use this as my title. Perfect. And I just looked up at this title. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. That is going to be my title. My gosh. There we go. Collective. The other song I was hearing, in the beginning of this week during this new moon. And I was humming it. And I just kept hearing a symphony, my gosh, of the song in the background. And a person's voice I heard sing. And I was singing it to the best of my ability. But I didn't get all the lyrics. But I just kept hearing a symphony. So, collective, you could be getting upgrades spiritually, you know, if you are tapping into yourself, healing yourself, you know, doing the proper detox, you know, these detoxifications of yourself spiritually, you know, or you're trying the best you can to cleanse your energy and space and to cut your ties and your losses and cutting away, letting go, detaching, and just moving forward. You're doing your best you can because, of course, these energies want to continue to tag along or hang on. But anyway, or just creep on you, invade in your space. But anyway, collective, you're continuously working on your heart. Within that space, I feel that the universe, God Himself, is creating a symphony, a music, a tune that you will hear specifically for yourself. No one else will be able to hear it. And what just popped up on my screen, it showed Archangel Michael. And it showed a frequency song to listen to. So Archangel Michael may come into play in this message to come and assist with cutting away what no longer serves you and helping you and guiding you moving forward on your path, on your journey, whatever you call that journey to be. Okay, and it's going to be like a symphony. You're going to be hearing a tune that's only going to be for you to hear, that you may be singing, that you may dance to, rock to, bob your head to all of a sudden, and you're going to flow with it. That symphony, that melody, okay, for you to hear and for it to confirmation, and for that to heal your heart. So I was hearing, the other song I was hearing was I was just singing. I said, I can be your hero, baby. So someone wants to be your hero. Someone wants to take away, someone want to kiss away your pain and also take away your pain. That's what I was singing in the beginning of this week before I heard that one other song this morning. And I just kept hearing the symphony. The symphony is beautiful. If you have ever stepped to a symphony, you know what I'm talking about, how beautiful it sounds and how that song just lingers. The symphony and the music just continues to play and it just lingers. And it just takes your breath away when you hear a symphony and music play that you love. If you have not been to a symphony, you must try. It is beautiful, beautiful melodies, but it just moves you. The symphony and music moves you. I feel that this next person that the universe is creating and molding for you, this person that's coming into your life, also with a healed heart. They have done their work. And they're continuously, both of y'all going to continuously working on doing your work together. Y'all going to create that heart, that shape, that bond, and connect. Y'all both will flow like a symphony. Maybe, collective, you were feeling this way. Maybe you're still feeling this way. You're feeling that way of that first song I mentioned. Of you not wanting to be loved, or you just don't feel like giving your love, or you're just saying to yourself, your heart just has a vacancy. Yes, empty. And you want love, you want to feel love, but you're feeling like just love don't live here anymore. And you're in your space at this time. I'm not saying you're denying it ever and forever, but just for right now. You're focusing on other things that are needing your attention, that is more important. I can understand and relate. But this other song that I've been hearing from the beginning of this week, and it also, the melody came to me today as well throughout my day. Later on. It's like a symphony. You're feeling like, again, love don't live here anymore. And that song's deep too. And then all of a sudden I'm hearing, I can be your hero, baby. So it's like two songs coming together. And I'm just like two beats. And I'm like, whoa. I can take away your pain. That's crazy. They can take away, they can kiss it away. It also said, I can stand by you forever. This energy or this person that's coming into your life wants to be with. You hear the train, collective? Do you hear the train? I don't know if you heard it. My gosh. This person, this energy I feel is on the train. They're possibly on your train, on your frequency. Maybe you are both on the same frequency, or will be shortly or soon. This train is strong. The music, the momentum, the chugga, 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 chugga. Someone is coming. The energies are coming. I feel like people or energies or frequencies are going to connect. That is meant to connect with you. Because if it's not meant to, as a frequency and people are not meant to connect with you, of course, it's going to be off. It's going to want to throw you. I feel like other energies, opposing energies, want to throw you off kilter, want to distract you. But keep your focus, collective, on yourself and on your love and healing, journey that you're on, whatever you call your journey. Continue working on that to become, for you to become better, not bitter, but also you be able to have a higher perspective of your life at this present time and just what you've been going through and what you thrive through, what you survive through. You are your own hero, collective. if you have made it this far. I hope you have. And you're continuously moving forward. But I really feel like you're going to connect with energy. This picture is not showing flesh hands. It's showing frequency. It's showing energy. You're going to connect with an energy that is on the same frequency as you, or you on the same frequency as them. It's going to be equal. And you're going to come and connect. This is the energy I'm feeling right now. Been feeling lately. It's been off and on. Of course, the bads and, all the distractions try to take over, try to compensate. But I'm telling you, love is stronger. It's the highest frequency. So it's like when the lower frequency try to again overtake and combat, it doesn't, because the love comes out still. My gosh, the love still comes out some way, somehow, out of situations. That was a disaster. That was tragic. Love still comes out of those situations. That was devastating. Love still comes out of those situations. That was heart-drenching and heart-burdensome and breaking. Love still comes out of those situations. Oh my gosh. Another part of the lyrics, he said, I can stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. My gosh, collective. Either someone's going to be taking your breath away, or you're going to be taking somebody's breath away. Whoa, collective. These are two deep songs that took half of this message. You also, collective, could have been feeling, because I heard this, and I heard another tarot reader that mentioned this as well. Within that song, her name was Rose Royce as well. So someone could drive a Rolls Royce or Royce car like that. But someone could be named Roro. That was my dog's nickname. Man, I miss her. And again, someone could like roses. Someone's name could start with R. Okay. Someone could see you delicate. From everything you've been through, they still look at you as delicate and see you as delicate. Maybe the fragrance you wear can be of a rose. They see you as a rose, and they will see you as a rose. And you know what a rose comes with. It comes with thorns. So this song, Love Don't Live Here Anymore, is like that saying, confirmation. But love still lives in my heart, hopefully in yours, collective. It's still saying you can show a soft side or be a rose, but don't forget the thorns. Recognize the thorns. And they are sharp. Respect the thorns. Okay, I know it's other sayings in regards to the rose and thorns. Maybe connections you have been in was like Guns and Roses. It was tragedy. It was a roller coaster. It just wasn't vibing. You wasn't vibing. They wasn't vibing like you used to, or like it should have been. It was pretty much the frequencies, the wavelengths, the time shifting and the growth, okay, was either de-escalating or was escalating. Someone got proactive and someone wasn't as active. Someone, again, just wasn't on your level, wasn't on your frequency anymore. Okay, you do grow apart from people, places, and things, and it's time for you to shift yourself into another frequency or energy. It happens. That's what's been going on, I feel, overall with this world, but also with yourself, collective, if you can relate. Again, someone sees you as delicate and soft as a rose, but don't be fooled, is what you will be saying to yourself. Don't be a fool. You know, when your thorns have to come out, you will display and show them. Okay, and maybe that energy and frequency knows. Okay, they could be observing you. They could be, again, not just admiring you, but observing you. Not to deceive you, but observe just who you are, how you are. They're learning you. They want to understand and know you, get to know you, because they're seeing your worth, collective. By you respecting yourself, is really showing that energy, that frequency, that person, whoever's meant to be with you, your worth. Okay, and this can go for a male or female. Okay, so someone is wanting to treat you as delicate as a rose. Oh, man. The person that sung it, she was African American. And this other person that sung this song, with the orchestra, symphony background, I think he was Hispanic. Okay. I know he was Hispanic, but I don't know specifically if he was Dominican, Mexican, or Spanish. So I just said Hispanic overall. And the woman, she was African American, but she could have been African. I don't know what, Indian, whatever. You know, Caribbean, you know, those, what I just said, those cultures could be significant. I just drew a blank that quick. That's crazy. That's what could be occurring or may occur with you, collective. I draw that blank. That someone could just stop you in your tracks. My gosh. You may be stopped in your tracks. Maybe the world may stop when you see that person. When you're meant to come in contact with that person, the world will stop. Or it's going to feel like that. And it's just going to be, you're going to be seeing, I'm left a message like this before. You're going to be seeing that person, and it'll just be you and them. And I just got that Luther song in my head. If this world was mine. My gosh, all these downloads I'm getting. I love that song too. The original. I like the Luther one, but Kendrick Lamar, you know, he done his little twist to it. Him and Caesar, and I love both collaborations. I love both versions. And that's probably how you're going to be with that person. You're going to have your own style, your own flavor, your own culture, your own sense of being. And that other person's going to be having their own sense of being as well. And you're going to come together. Like that song, Luther. That's why it came to me. Okay? You could be the classic Luther, or he could be the classic one, or she can be. And then the other style would be with Kendrick Lamar and why am I saying her name wrong now? The chick that sings with them, okay? Those initials could be significant. S, Z, and A. Okay, Kendrick Lamar, K or L. Also L, Luther. V, Luther Vandross, L and V could be significant. Those letters. That could be of someone's names. And I mentioned R. With the guy, his name is, it's in like another language, but it starts with E and I. So I have those songs down below that I'm channeling. My gosh, collective. This connection is going to be spiritually hydrated. Whoa, collective. Spiritually hydrated. By you not believing in the hype of just what people want to show and display. Yeah, they want to put you on display and just show you as a display. But you're worth more than just a display. My gosh, collective. Whoo! Or if they was trying to put you on blast. Again, you're not believing the hype, okay, of what people trying to do, okay? You may be seeing number synchronicities of 9s, 5s, 2s, 8s, okay? Things are lining up as they should go. I also saw 1, 2, 3 today, 4. So things are going according to how it should go at this time. Those were the 2 download channeling songs I got recently. I've gotten so many from the past weeks. I haven't been delivering. I've been hearing a lot of others, but I'll save that for another video. You also could be seeing birds, collective. I've been seeing a lot of eagles. Someone could like sports or football. Maybe eagles could be their team. Isn't the eagle's color green? There's brown and white in it. Those colors can be significant. Also, as in signs, I did the number synchronicities. As in other signs I was seeing was names. I was seeing Michael. I was seeing Emmanuel. I've seen other names of people I'm not going to mention, but it started with a J and one started with a C. Okay. So archangels are around. Archangels is on deck. I mentioned Archangel Michael before. Now Archangel Emmanuel. You could be having crazy dreams. You may have had those dreams before or after the new moon has appeared. Okay, and again, it could be of energies that you are phasing out, or that is phasing away out of your energy or aura field. That's no longer serving you. Okay, and that's what's been occurring with me. It's like these energies want to, again, distract you off your mission, off your journey, off the train. It wants to stop your train for you to get off when you should still be going and moving forward. Okay, on the journey and path that you're traveling to. That's what these energies are trying to do. But I feel it's like once the distractions, you ignore the energies, you continue to cleanse, you continue to focus more on what you really want to see and occur, what you really want to happen in your life. I feel like those energies phase out. Slowly but surely, they just phase out like soda. They just fizz out. Especially when you don't give them any more fizz, any more any more energy to drink from, any more, again, energy and heightness. You pay it no attention and no mind. You pretty much ignore. You spiritually dehydrate the energies. You know, if you feel something and you know it's off, you know it's not your energy, you know it's not right, whether you're dreaming it or you're experiencing it, and you do other things to cope with that energy, however you want to do to transmute it, and you just continue moving forward. I feel that's how you fizz out that energy. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, by you doing that collective, bravo, you are spiritually dehydrating those energies. You're fizzing it out. You're ignoring it. You're starving those energies and distractions. Mm-hmm. My gosh. I would say the new moon was on the 20th. You could be having, like I said, just crazy, bizarre dreams, vivid dreams, lucid dreams, collective. You could be seeing like things like this in your dream of the picture that is showing in front of you. Like alienish type of dreams. You in space, like just dreams like that, collective. Or you could be having just, going through your shadow work and healing. You could be just having some crazy dreams. And sometimes the dreams, you're amazed, or you're just like puzzled, or, it can startle you. Your dreams that you have. Definitely just write, if you have a dream journal, write down what you had experienced and how it made you felt, and either you keep it there to look at it from before, to look at it later on. You can burn it, however you want to do, to transmute that energy. But writing helps me. I don't know. I'm just encouraging you to look into that type of avenue to express yourself, possibly, collective. If you have a hard time expressing your dreams, you can write it out. Okay. Oh my gosh. If you have stuck around this long, I really, really thank you for listening to my channeling music and just my message. I hope that gave you some inspiration, some hope, to still, again, believe in love, know it's there, and believe that you deserve it, and believe that you are love, collective. Okay? No matter what your heart has been through, it is still beating to be love. It is still beating because you are love. God loves you. That's why you're alive. It's still beating. Give thanks for that. Show gratitude for that, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and, if you have stuck around, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and do a bonus tarot reading with my cards in regards to this message. I was feeling led to use certain cards. So let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the top. This is a new deck I haven't shared with you, but I just felt led to use it. I don't know if I could show this on camera because I'm going to show this, everything I do. Of course, I display it in my shorts. So, this card is beautiful though. It kind of relates to the picture I'm showing on the screen to this message. It's showing the lovers. I'm telling you, I feel like you're going to connect. Maybe you're feeling the energy of just knowing that someone is around you, watching you, or you're just going to connect with someone special, someone that's made for you, that's coming. They're like closer than I know, closer than you know, collective, than we think. Okay? If you are single, I'm talking to the singles that are looking, or the singles that still believe in love and believe that they will be in a healthy connection. Maybe you're manifesting a healthy connection. That is trustful, that is respectful, that is maybe tradition, that is classical, that is loving, that will flow with you and to you, that, will give you equally exchange as in love. Confirmation. My gosh. So the lover cards came out. Let me go ahead and, whoa, collective, underneath it's showing a chariot. I'm telling you, it's coming. Something's coming. That is for your highest good. Whoa, collective. I'm just pulling from the top of these cards. Again, they are so beautiful. The lovers, again, the sun shining above, but it still looks like they're in space, like an avatar type of energy, like you're seeing in a picture on the screen. But something and someone is coming. It's going to be equal. Again, it's showing a white and black horse. So maybe of a different race. You're going to connect with someone of a different connection, a different culture. This is beautiful. The Emperor came out after the Chariot. So somebody's Emperor is coming. I'm just pulling from the top. And this Emperor, it looks like he's older. Someone may be older coming to you. Or younger, and they could have a bald head. Someone that's older could have a lot of hair on them. But they look wise, and they have a crown on their head. So you're not just going to be getting no old or young, wankster, no old or young, just smankular, dankular person. You're going to get someone that's of royalty. They're holding the Ankh. Someone could be of an Egyptian bloodline. Someone could be coming from an Egyptian culture or bloodline. You could have that. Yeah, you can definitely have that in your bloodline, my gosh, I'm like tongue-tied right now. I'm so tongue-tied. The Hierophant came out afterwards. Beautiful cards. And they're showing the sign of this looks like this on this Hierophant again. This resembles like Egyptian type of style. I'm seeing columns. Oh, it has symbols on the columns. Yeah, this is reminding me of the Egyptian connection, like Egyptian time. The High Priest. Whoa, collective, the High Priest is coming out. I'm just pulling from the top. You know something's coming. Okay, I'm talking to the people that are, I'm speaking to your highest good. So I'm talking to the high priest and priestess that has that gift. And the symbols of the moon. Something's coming. I literally had a dream of seeing 3 moons. Before I looked at my calendar in regards to the new moon, I saw 3 moons in my dream. It was very vivid, but that moon, of course, represents the high priestess. I know I'm a high priestess myself, so that it was telling me, to use, and I could see beyond just my normal eyes. I could see beyond the veil pretty much. And this high priestess is sitting in a yoga pose, and oh my gosh, their hands is showing, oh my gosh, their hands are showing that heart symbol. Wait till I show you these cards, collective. This ties into my message. Whoa, and you must love pomegranates. I do. It's showing fruit. I talked about apples, but also this is showing pomegranates. This love and this connection you got for yourself, and you're working on yourself, as well as that you're going to connect with. Man, it's powerful, collective. It is powerful. I'm speaking the truth. The Ace of Swords came out. Another hand came out from the sky and is showing a sword with a crown. I am speaking the truth. And it's showing beautiful, forgot the stone, but it's showing like an aqua color. I'm seeing a lot of gold, gold tools being used. So this is of royalty. Remember I told you that heart pendant I saw on the ground, and it was gold with little, not real diamond gemstones, but it looked like diamonds on there. Your heart, collective, is of royalty. Your heart is precious. Your heart is worth more than gold. Okay, I'm going to pull from the back of this deck. Yes, I feel like you're going to receive the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. These cards are beautiful. You might like pink. There's a lot of pink in these cards and a field of flowers. Maybe you'll connect with someone and do this in this picture. Wait till you see these pictures. Wow, collective. Remember I mentioned eagles? You know how eagles are. They soar, amongst the, I was about to say amongst the fray. They soar amongst the turbulence. You know what I mean? So again, connections and the energies and frequencies that you've been with may have been of turbulence. But what eagles do, they soar above the fray. They soar above the turbulence. They have a higher perspective of what they have faced or what they are facing or what they have gone through. Collective. What you have gone through is leading you to a higher connection. If you're looking for it, a loving, out of this world, my gosh, amazing connection. That is going to be of truth. That is going to be of love. Man, that is going to be fruitful. That is going to be of justice and respectful and loyal. That is going to be and have you feeling free. Wow, collective. Wow. And I'm going to stop there because I don't want to mess up this energy. I don't. I'm going to go ahead and pull from, wow. I'm going to pull from the top of my other deck I haven't used in a while. It's a past life deck. It's showing Asia. This person could be of an Asian descent or background. Maybe, collective, that could be you and your culture. Confirmation. So vice versa. It says communal living. Okay, maybe this is something that y'all would do moving forward. Y'all will have like a communal living. Maybe this is something y'all want to do or may talk about doing. It looks like a castle. Maybe you have lived in a castle. Again, this connection is going to be of royalty. Maybe you possibly want to live in like a space like this, a communal space like this. Maybe it'll be upgraded. Okay. I'm not going to take these cards upside down, but it's showing, I'm pulling from the back. It showed galactic. Again, this is in the stars. It's meant for this connection to come together, and it will. No matter what occurs or happens between you and this person that's within space and time, y'all gonna come together. It's showing the galactic. So when I saw the galactic, this is also showing me that, man, it looks like a face on this card. The Galactic Federal Council is also working together for this connection. Yeah, spouse. Whoa, collective. Spouse came out. Okay, you're going to receive, if you're looking for a connection, You're probably manifesting at this time. It's coming. A connection is going to be coming together. And they're going to be your hero. I pulled the knighthood, and I just heard when I pulled that, I can be your hero, baby. Yes. This person is, he's going to have, I'm telling you, he's going to have his spiritual armor on as well as his physical armor. I feel like this person's going to be like physically fit and also spiritually suited for you, collective. My gosh. Yeah, they're also going to be your medicine man or woman. They're going to be healing. This connection is going to be very healing. They're going to respect, you know what I mean, your views and also just your wishes and just your practices. Whatever you're doing, y'all two will respect each other's, not just hustle, but each other's fields. And whatever y'all decide to do, y'all line of work, it's going to be respected. And y'all going to work together. It's going to be healing. You're healing from in slavery. You're healing from imprisonment. You know what I mean? Maybe that was how your lifestyle was in the past life, or the connections you came encounters with. It made you feel imprisoned or like you were a slave. And I'm telling you, this knighthood, this knight is coming to be your hero. Or this woman is coming to be your hero. Wow. Yes. These past connections or present connections you've been in is showing a compass/clock. It was lessons. It was lessons that we all had to go through. And collective, I feel you're about to receive your blessings. Claim this message. Wow, this is coming out from the back. You could be a scribe or a writer, collective. I felt like when this came out, this is like already a contract. Is already coming out, you know, in the ethers from the galactics. It's already in writing that the lessons you had to go through, the imprisonment and slavery and trials and tribulations you had to go through, led you to this beautiful time that's going to occur in your life if it's not occurring now. Whoa, collective, I've never pulled this card. Wow, and it's showing red to it. Love life. We're talking about your love life. Whoa, and it's showing roses, collective. Wait till you see this card. I'm just pulling from the back. Okay. Focus on improving your health. It's showing health. Yeah. This is, you know how they say when you're married, till death do us part. Vows. Vows came out after the health. It's going to be a vow. It's going to be a vow that you're going to want to, you want to use. You're going to want to say, you know, if you're wanting a connections. Don't let this message resonate with you if it's not. And don't force it to fit. But if you're looking for a connection, yes, you're going to be, a spouse is coming through. It's going to be coming through with some love. They're going to be wanting to be your knight in shining armor. Or she's going to be your shining star from the galactics, medicine woman or man that wants to, again, express love. They want to express and share their life. Okay, it's going to be a vows of blessings and of lessons. Wow, collective. Yeah. Wow, collective. You went through some things. You may have felt like you was orphaned from people in your life that you was born and raised around or raised with. You still felt orphaned. Maybe that other person felt that way. Could have been from a father figure. That may have left you, okay, or you maybe wasn't around. That father figure wasn't there as often, and it made you felt orphaned. You are healing that father wound, possibly. This is also another scenario I'm getting, that this person that's coming into your life, because that also could have happened with them, they want to become a father, because it's showing a baby holding a man's finger or hand. So a baby, maybe spirit babies is what I'm getting from that picture, is coming to play. Yes. My gosh. Forgiveness is showing 2 doves. When doves cry, every time I see doves, I think of Prince. So again, you have confirmation. You have, and in his song, my gosh, that represented what I just said. The type of lifestyle that displayed in that video of that song, When Doves Cry. Maybe I'm just like my father, he's never satisfied. Maybe I'm just like my mother. Wow. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? If this is what it sounds like when doves cry, you possibly have went through just traumatic things in your childhood or in your past life, possibly, because again, I'm pulling past life cards. Okay, within just your childhood times, collective. Yeah, I'm speaking to a high priest or priestess. You're going to connect with a high priest or priestess, collective. My gosh. Yeah, you went through a lot of persecution. Possibly in this present life, you was going through persecution. Being this high priest or priestess, medicine man or woman. This knight or orphaned. This father. But ships are coming in. Again, I remember you heard a train, if you picked that up in the video. The sound and frequency. I felt it. It was coming through, and it continued to echo in the background. Okay. Someone is getting released. Maybe someone been in prison. I don't know. In their past life or presently, and getting released. Maybe the people or energies and just things that was a distraction in your lessons you had to go through. People and energies and frequencies, entities, dark forces, whatever you want to believe or call on, or that just what you've been through, that you've seen and experienced in your life, they are going to be imprisoned. They're going to be slaved from trying to persecute my high priest and priestess, my medicine man and women, even to the people that were my people that's in the background that's not for your highest good, was probably trying to scribe or write against this energy and frequency of you moving forward. Whether you're looking for love or not, love within yourself, people trying to write against it, they're going to be in prison, is what I'm getting. Another way to look at this message here. Yes, because you are a unicorn. My gosh, the unicorn came out. I'm going to stop there because it is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to continue because Because this is getting good. The cards I'm pulling from the back of this deck. Yes, you are of the arts. I shared and talked about music and a symphony. Collective, your ships are coming in. Slowly but surely, your ships are coming in. It's showing a guitar. Maybe you like the sound of the guitar. Maybe you play a guitar, and that frequency and energy plays the guitar. Trust and faith. Remember I talked about having trust and faith. Is showing an archangel statue with his fist. Like he's like showing his strength, or she's showing her strength. Have continued to, wow, angels came out again. Angels is on deck on this connection, collective, and just in your life moving forward. The angels came out again. They're watching. They're watching this fall through. They're watching this coming together. They're watching you continuously moving forward. And I'm just going to stop there. I'm going to stop there on this deck. Yes, let me go ahead and do another deck. You are moving away. This is from my self-care oracle. You are moving away, or you're working on changing your bad habits. It's showing a skeleton with a heart. With a heart on the third eye. A heart shape. I talked about the heart earlier. You are killing bad habits, drinking and overeating, or anything else that is not serving you. Whoa, collective. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. We all need that reminder. Especially I. So it's showing a man, and can be of a woman too, rock climbing. And you know you got to have the upper body strength and just the strength to continue to move forward and challenge yourself. And this is what is showing in the background. Oh my gosh, collective. Fresh starts. I don't know. I feel like if you can still and would like to have a fresh start, as in a family with children, it's showing another card of a baby hand. Oh my gosh, this is twice now. You are being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. My gosh, collective. Fresh start. It's showing a beautiful baby hand holding, of course, another finger. That is so sweet. So sweet. And it just, I don't know why Rocky and Rihanna just came to me when I saw this baby hand. She's just, again, recently just had her wishes, just coming true. She wanted a baby girl. She got boys and a baby girl. 3 kids can be significant. Maybe you have already kids, whether they're girls or boys. You could have 3 children overall. And maybe this other person doesn't, that you're going to come encounters with, or they do have children. I felt like this would be like a blended family type of connection. Possibly. It says to continuously read. Read more. The more you read, you'll learn. Exactly. But it's showing a kid on this confirmation. It's showing a kid on this picture. So possibly the kid that's coming into play, whether it's your children you have already and you are or need to encouragement to encourage your children to read more, or this baby that's coming into play will love, maybe want you to read books to them, or they will love to, or you'll see the love in them of them reading more. It really depends on the children that you have now and their gifts. Okay, this is just saying to encourage them more. You know what I mean? Collective, if you already have kids, or this would be for a future child. Showing kindness. Be guided by your heart. Again, the heart. Let go of logic and rationality. Rediscover yourself. And treat yourself. Although it says to kill the bad habits, again, doing things in moderation it would be best to do that. So once in a blue or once in a while, yeah, treat yourself to a glass of wine. That's what I have right now in front of me. A glass of wine. And I'm enjoying it with some fruit in it. So yeah, treat yourself when you can. Just don't overindulge. It says here, what are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others' version of you? And that is the question. Celebrate. A celebration is going to occur, or you're looking forward to celebrations, collective. You're looking forward to good times, and they're coming. They're coming from hard work, time spent in good company. Remember, wow, collective. This card after this one, I'll share that in a bit. Remember, I talked about just from your heart space and from experience and just what you've been through and in relationships and connections that were platonic or not. You are learning, and again, you're seeing who to hang around with. You're seeing who to bring into your circle and call your friend, call your lover, to call, just to call on. You know what I mean? That's dependable. You're learning who is dependable and who's not. You're learning who is trustworthy or not. You're learning who to give your energy and time to and who not to. My gosh, collective. The card that came out after the celebration is Ask Your Angels. It's showing another angel card. So that would be, my gosh, 3 times of the angels coming out. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. I'm telling you. Continue to. Whoa, collective. What is going on here? Me pulling these cards, and these are cards that has not came out since I've been using them. Certain ones. The past life connection card just came out after the Ask Your Angel card. Wow. This is a past life connection. I swear to you. Someone with a heavy influence from a past life is with you. Now that could be, it can go a few ways. This could be of a connection of someone that was just a soulmate, as in like family friend, that has passed. Maybe your parents. Just my condolence, if anything like that has occurred. But by me using those past life deck, yeah, the oracle is what I used first time. And now I'm using this one, and it's literally pulled out the past life connection. Again, this is a connection that is from your past life that you may have connected with in other worlds and other lifetimes, collective. Okay, that is coming together. This is a connection that is going to be for your highest good. Now, if it's a past life connection, you was at odds, it didn't go well in the past life. I'm not talking about that connection. You got to use your discernment and intuition on if you want to connect with someone that in the past life was abusive, and they're still in this present life coming back to still be abusive. I'm not saying to connect with that person, place, or thing. Use your discernment and your intuition. Ask the archangels. It literally said that. And it's showing the angels 3 times. On top of the dove, okay? The wings. Wings are significant. I mentioned eagles. This is of a higher calling of a connection I'm talking about. Not an abusive connection. I would never encourage you to go back to an abusive, traumatic, love bombing, gaslighting connection. No. This is going to be of a high frequency connection. And I had to burp out that other energy I was talking about. Let me take a sip of my wine. My gosh, you're going to be sipping your wine and relaxing with this new person, with this new connection of the past life. Maybe this person likes red wine or just likes to drink wine. Or you do, collective. Yes, you're releasing doubts. I love this picture. She looks so carefree. It says, you've been here before. My gosh, collective. This past life connection has been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strength to your own life. Whoa, collective. This message has been on point, and it's actually blown my mind on the decks I pulled and just how it's relating to my message. You possibly need to, or this person needs to, or you have both been taking a break from social media. Okay, this is encouragement for everyone to do so. No posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Okay, so we got to detox from the social media and live your life. Breathe. Wait till you see this card where it says release doubts. You got to like live your life like that. Like, just breathe. Maybe that's how you're feeling just overall. Whew. Take deep breaths and release, collective. Just breathe. You've been through a lot. You've gone through a lot. You experienced a lot. I can relate with you. And it's just a blessing to be able to deliver this message to you. And, you know, you're able to just be here to listen with me. And we're just breathing. We're just relaxing. And I'm just hoping this message continuously heals you. It gives you hope and it awakens your consciousness and awareness to just believe that, you know, again, love is there. Love is out there and that you're loved. And again, just breathe. My gosh. I'm going to stop here on pulling a card. It showed shadow work. So let me just pull that. Okay, you are continuously working on uncovering every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. So it's 2 cards now that's talked about being orphaned or being abandoned. And that's what you're working on, collective. That's what you're possibly still working on. And this is a new card that came out. I haven't seen either. Shadow work. So continuously working on speaking out, speaking up, healing those energies by writing it, scripting it, asking your angels to help you heal it, changing your habits, okay? Taking the right precautions on healing yourself, whether it's with medicine, with prayer, you know, showing yourself just the love that you need and that you can do for yourself, okay? Taking care of yourself. Remember, the health card came out. That came out. Taking care of yourself first. My gosh. Yeah. When I said speaking out, it says what you are not saying that's eating you up instead. You can keep this in. You can't keep it in forever. The energies, other energies, opposing energies want you to keep it in, but you can't. It is time for you to let it out so you can be happy and move on. Or move on and be happy, however you want to say that, because you are born to stand out. You don't fit in. You stand out on your own and power, and be proud of your individuality. My gosh. You are awakening. I love this card too. It's showing this guy in a waterfall. It's reminding me of like he's in like a Caribbean island under the waterfall somewhere. A realization shift or a discovery. You're going through shifts. I mentioned that earlier. Possibly collective, you're going through a shift. You may have felt a shift in your energies lately. Okay, and it has awakened you. My gosh, continue to have the faith. Remove the doubts. Again, it talks about the doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessings. Whoa, collective. That other card that came out of the past life, it said lessons and blessings. My gosh. These cards are really, really just, they're telling the biz. They're keeping it real with me and with you. And it's really just touching bases and confirming my message. Realizing your lessons, collective, are lessons, and know that you are headed towards and deserve blessings. Have faith. Wow. Again, step into your blessings and claim what is already yours. This connection and beyond the connection, just you receiving love and knowing your love, claiming that, it's already yours. Whatever is meant for you, collective, will occur no matter what distractions, no matter what comes the way to deter. I'm telling you, it's already yours. It's already yours. And nothing's going to stop that or get in the way, because you give less fucks. The lessons you give, the less you give a fuck, the happier you'll be. Remember I said earlier how the energies will fizz when you don't give it that gas or attention, that energy. Some things that occur that is not right, that is kind of fucked up, that occurs to you, doesn't always need to be given the gas or the attention. You know, you recognize it because you realize it's going on, and then you just handle it with care, or handle it as you need to handle it. You know what I mean? You have a perspective of how to handle situations, and then you continue, just move forward. Okay? And it don't always have to be put on blast of the fucked up things you're going through. Some things are meant to be kept between you and your God. You know, however you keep it to yourself and just rebuke it, cleanse it, however, to transmute it, and you keep moving the fuck on. I can keep going with these cards. I know I said I was going to stop, but it just keeps getting better and better. Oh my gosh, collective. You're going through a glow up. Take a day to spoil yourself. If it makes you beautiful, then do it. Exactly. Take care of yourself and nurture yourself. It makes you more attractive and appealing to the frequency and energy, but definitely to yourself, because you're giving yourself that love. Buy yourself some flowers, whatever that makes you feel good. That is not harming yourself or others. Do so. You're going through a glow up, possibly, collective. This message may not pertain for everybody. Okay? So take this message if it relates to you. Claim it if it relates to you. Claim certain parts. You don't have to claim the whole, but collective. This is an overall good message. I had to burp that out again, of that energy that needed to go. My gosh, take a vacation. Maybe you're looking into working on, you're working hard so you can enjoy yourself harder. As in taking time to yourself. Let me see what she has on her arm. Is that a snake tattoo on her arm? Oh, my gosh, collective, sorry. I'm telling you, it's always going to be snakes that wants to look and just intrude or want to watch. But I'm feeling like the archangels is going to pull confirmation. It's going to pull the teeth out of these snakes. It's going to be, their heads is going to be chopped off. They're going to be again imprisoned because you're going to enjoy your damn vacation and your self-love and time to yourself to heal in regards to the shadow work healing you're doing or will be doing. It says take time to escape all of your life obligation to recharge your damn self. Now it doesn't say damn, I just added that in there. Declutter. Yes, you're working on decluttering your energy, also your space. It says let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. You're possibly planning on just creating a solitude sanctuary, sacred place. Okay, wherever you are, you're working on decluttering to create that space, or that's encouragement to. And continue to be charming. Continue to work on your confidence and have the confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. Again, you're being authentic. You're being yourself. It is so appealing. That is your signature scent, your frequency, energy, when you're continuously just being your authentic self. You're going to receive a gift soon, if you haven't already. It says you are being asked to be open to receive. Okay, so a lot of the hands I'm seeing in this message. This could come in the form of love, wow, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Everything I was just talking about. Wow. Know that you are worthy of these gifts and open up to them. My gosh, collective, we're going to stop it there. It's literally showing the hand. When I said stop it, oh my. It's literally showing denial. You're going to deny any mental, demonic distractions. I'm being nice. That's trying to come up against you. It says denial to accept a situation of unhealthy cycles or addictions. Again, it's talking about changing your habits and your health and just, off the social media, whatever it could be. If it's you hoarding, you working on decluttering, or that's encouragement to. But it's saying denial to those type of energies and frequencies, places, and things. It's showing the hand. You're giving people the hand, of their foolery or fuckery, their mental gaslighting, love bombing. You're giving that energy the hand, okay? Not to toy with you, not to play with your emotions, not to play with your time and your energy, not to play with your loyalty, not to play with your love, collective, because you are, my gosh, you are on a love journey, whatever journey you're calling it, titling it. It says love your journey. Be open to ideas of loving you. I said that because we have to do things in moderation, not overdo it. Again, detox and take a break, take a vacation if possible, to change our bad habits and just, again, learn our lessons and look forward to the blessings. That was my message. Oh my gosh, collective. The other card. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to be stern, with energies and people, place, and things. You can't always be too kind and too nice all the time. Whoo, collective. So yeah, sometimes you gotta say, fuck it, you know what I mean? Being nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. So although I showed a card earlier, and I'm going to end this shortly, of showing kindness, you know what I mean, killing with kindness, sometimes you have to show up and show out just a little bit to let people know you're not going to persecute me. You're not going to imprison and enslave me. Denial. Wow, collective. Continue to meditate. Maybe find something that will challenge you to do for 30 days. All right? You know, challenge yourself. That was another card I brought out. Challenge yourself. This is encouragement for me as well as for you to do something new for 30 days, to form a new habit. So that will kind of outweigh of the bad habits. Finding a challenge, finding things that will challenge you for your highest good. This is a better way to cope, you know, in regards to letting loose of the bad habits. And challenging yourself. My gosh, continue to pray again and meditate. Quiet the mind and let your soul speak. What tattoo she has there? Looks like a feather, could be an eye, but it's also showing a butterfly on her back. So again, we're all going through transformations and shifts of energy and frequency and timelines, just of transformations of rebirths and life and death. If not on a physical and a spiritual, not literally. But collective, what happens in the spiritual eventually comes down in the physical. So we're going through transformation on both ends, above and below. Okay. Well, that was my message, collective. So many cards I pulled out from, wow, I would say 3 decks I use. Bravo to me. So I'll be posting this on my shorts for you to see. Maybe I'll do 2 clips of my shorts in regards to this message, okay, of the decks I've used, so you can see visually for my people that are visual to see, and then my people that likes to hear the music on top of the visual, I'll also incorporate that. And then people that also like to read it, I'll incorporate that as well, and to hear it. So tap into all your senses. My messages, I hope, awakens your energy and your senses to again continue to love on yourself and to believe that it's still there for you. Okay, collective? If you want to get a reading from me, because it's showing the next card on a reading, my services are down below. I am going to end it here with this message. If you like it, please give me thumbs up, share, and subscribe to my video. Subscribe to the vibes. Really, really appreciate y'all taking the time to pop in. You know, you're treading lightly, of course, but you're taking the time to listen. I hope my messages have gave you, again, the inspiration. It opened up your consciousness and awareness. It also sent some healing your way. And again, share this message with others so they can also receive the healing and the understanding and the hope and the vibes of the love energy I'm sending out to you. Okay, tonight or whenever you're viewing this. But yes, if you would like to, and I'll leave this at that with this card, get a reading from me. My information is down below. It says here, use divination to understand your desires and paths. My gosh, collective. Well, that was my message. Thank you for listening and tapping in. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Stay tuned for more messages. Again, tread lightly. Subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, stay tuned for more messages to come. And peace.